Have you ever woken up from a dream that felt more real than reality itself, only to watch it vanish the moment you opened your eyes? For a brief moment, you might remember the vivid details, the colors, the people, the emotions that surge through you. But before you can hold on to them, they slip away like sand through your fingers. All that's left is a faint, lingering feeling, a vague sense of something important, something just beyond your reach. Why does this happen? Why do we forget our dreams so quickly, even when they feel so vivid and powerful in the moment? Is it just a glitch in our brain's memory system, or could there be something deeper at play? Dreams have fascinated humanity for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations believed they were divine messages, sent from the gods to guide and warn us. Philosophers like Plato and Aristotle pondered their meaning, while modern psychologists like Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung saw them as windows into the unconscious mind, a place where hidden truths and repressed desires come to the surface. But despite all our scientific advancements, dreams remain one of the greatest mysteries of human existence. Every night, our minds create vivid, complex narratives filled with emotions, symbolism, and even encounters with people and places we've never seen before. And yet, by the time we wake up, most of those dreams are gone, erased from memory as if they never existed. This raises profound questions. Why do we forget our dreams? Are these memories lost forever, or are they hidden somewhere deep within our subconscious? And could it be that we're not supposed to remember them? That something or someone doesn't want us to recall what we experience in the dream world? As we journey through this exploration, we'll dive deep into the science of sleep and memory, uncover ancient philosophical and spiritual perspectives on dreams, and examine esoteric theories that suggest our forgotten dreams may hold hidden messages or even access to other dimensions. Get ready to unravel the mystery of forgotten dreams, because once you understand what's really going on, you'll never look at your nights the same way again. The science of dreams and memory. Have you ever wondered what really happens inside your brain when you close your eyes and drift off to sleep? One moment you're lying awake, conscious of the world around you, and the next you're transported into a completely different reality. A world where time bends, logic crumbles, and emotions surge with overwhelming intensity. This nightly journey into the unknown is one of the most profound mysteries of human existence. We spend about 1/3 of our lives asleep, yet for most people this state remains a blank void, a time when consciousness seems to vanish and dreams slip away like smoke the moment we wake up. But what if sleep is not a void at all? What if during those hours of slumber, our mind is performing some of the most important functions of our lives? Functions that determine not just our mental and physical health, but also our connection to hidden realms of the unconscious? To understand the mystery of forgotten dreams, we first need to explore the fascinating world of sleep itself and how it affects memory, emotions, and our sense of reality. Scientists have discovered that sleep is not a uniform state. It's a dynamic, cyclical process that moves through distinct stages, each with its own unique impact on the brain and body. These stages can be divided into two main categories: non-REM, NREM, sleep, and REM, rapid eye movement. Sleep. Let's take a closer look at what happens in each stage and how it influences the way we experience and remember dreams. Stage 1. Light sleep, NREM. The journey begins with stage 1, also known as light sleep. This is the transitional phase between wakefulness and sleep, where your body starts to relax, your breathing slows down, and your brain activity begins to shift. During this stage, your mind is still somewhat alert, and it's common to experience brief, fleeting dreamlike images. Have you ever felt like you were falling, only to suddenly jolt awake with a start? That's your brain transitioning into stage 1 sleep, a phase where your mind is still partially connected to the waking world. Dreams in this stage are typically fragmented and quickly forgotten. Stage 2, intermediate sleep, NRM. As you drift deeper, you enter stage 2, where your body temperature drops, your heart rate slows, and your brain waves become more synchronized. This stage is crucial for preparing your body and mind for the deeper phases of sleep, Although brief dream fragments may appear in this stage, they lack the vivid intensity of later stages. The brain is still processing external stimuli at a reduced level, but it's beginning to focus more on internal repair and restoration. Stage 3, deep sleep, NREM. This is the phase where the real magic of physical restoration happens. During stage 3, also known as deep sleep, your body performs essential maintenance, cellular repair, immune system strengthening, and the release of growth hormones that aid in recovery. But what about dreams? Interestingly, while your brain activity slows down significantly during deep sleep, some abstract, disconnected dreams can still occur. However, because the brain is minimally engaged in conscious processing during this stage, these dreams are often difficult to recall upon waking. Stage 4, REM sleep, the dream world. Now we enter the most fascinating phase of all, REM sleep, also known as the dream world. During REM sleep, your brain becomes almost as active as it is when you're awake. Your eyes move rapidly beneath your closed eyelids, hence the name rapid eye movement. Your breathing becomes irregular, and your brain starts weaving elaborate dream narratives. Unlike the fragmented images of light sleep or the abstract scenes of deep sleep, REM dreams are vivid, intense, and often emotionally charged. You might dream of flying, encountering people you've never met, or reliving memories that feel more real than reality itself. This is the stage where the brain's emotional and sensory centers light up, creating dreams that are rich in color, sound, and feeling. During REM sleep, the amygdala, which is responsible for processing emotions, becomes highly active. This explains why dreams often evoke such intense feelings, whether it's joy, fear, love, or anxiety. At the same time, the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for logical thinking, decision-making, and self-control, becomes less active. This is why dreams often defy the rules of logic and reality. You might find yourself flying, talking to animals, or experiencing impossible scenarios without questioning them in the moment. It's as if, during REM sleep, the rational part of your mind takes a back seat, allowing your emotions, imagination, and subconscious thoughts to take center stage. But here's where the mystery deepens. Despite the vividness of REM dreams, most people forget them within minutes of waking up. Why? The answer lies in the way our brain processes and stores memories during sleep. When we're awake, the brain relies on a structure called the hippocampus to process and store new information. The hippocampus acts like a librarian, deciding which experiences to archive in long-term memory and which to discard. But during REM sleep, communication between the hippocampus and the neocortex, the brain's long-term memory storage center, is reduced. It's as if the librarian takes a break, leaving dream memories floating in the mind without being properly filed away. This is why you might wake up with a vivid dream fresh in your mind, only to have it fade away moments later. At this point, you might be wondering, is this forgetfulness just a biological glitch, or could it be something more intentional? Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, believed that dreams are a window into the unconscious, a place where repressed desires, fears, and traumas express themselves symbolically. According to Freud, the brain might suppress certain dream memories to protect us from confronting uncomfortable truths we're not ready to face. Carl Jung, on the other hand, saw dreams as messages from the unconscious that guide us on the path to self-discovery. He believed that forgetting dreams could be a defense mechanism, but it could also be a sign that we're not yet attuned to the deeper wisdom of our inner selves. In spiritual traditions, there's another perspective, the idea of a veil of forgetfulness. According to Hindu and Buddhist teachings, this veil hides past life memories and higher knowledge from the conscious mind, allowing us to focus on the lessons of this life. Some esoteric traditions extend this concept to dreams, suggesting that forgetting dreams might be a form of natural or imposed censorship, designed to keep us from accessing hidden truths that could awaken us to a greater reality. But if dreams hold such profound potential, why are so many of them forgotten? Could it be that something or someone doesn't want us to remember? In the next chapter, we'll explore the deeper reasons behind dream amnesia, from biological mechanisms to spiritual and esoteric theories that suggest a hidden agenda behind the forgetting of dreams. Why do we forget our dreams? Biological and spiritual barriers. Have you ever woken up with the vivid fragments of a dream lingering in your mind, only to have them vanish before you can make sense of them? One moment, the dream feels as clear as day, and the next it's gone, like a shadow fading in the morning light. You're left with only a faint sense of something important, something that felt real, and yet no matter how hard you try, the details slip further and further out of reach. Why does this happen? Why do we forget dreams that feel so vivid, so profound in the moment? Is it just a quirk of our brain's memory system, or could there be something deeper going on? To answer these questions, we need to dive deeper into the science of memory and the fascinating interplay between the conscious and unconscious mind. But we'll also explore something even more mysterious: the possibility that our forgetfulness may not be entirely accidental. From a biological standpoint, the reason we forget dreams lies in the way our brain processes and stores memories during sleep. When we're awake, the brain uses a structure called the hippocampus to process new information and decide which memories to store in long-term memory and which to discard. But during REM sleep, the phase where we experience the most vivid and emotionally intense dreams, the connection between the hippocampus and the neocortex, the brain's memory storage center, is weakened. This disconnect means that even though we experience vivid dreams during REM sleep, the brain doesn't prioritize storing those memories. Instead, it focuses on processing emotions, consolidating learning from the day, and performing essential mental housekeeping tasks. Dreams, it seems, are often treated as background noise and discarded as the brain moves on to more important tasks. But why would the brain discard something as vivid and emotionally charged as a dream? Some scientists believe this forgetfulness is a survival mechanism. If we remembered all our dreams in vivid detail, our waking mind might have trouble distinguishing between real memories and dream memories. Imagine trying to recall what you did yesterday, only to be flooded with dream fragments that feel just as real as actual events. This confusion, scientists suggest, could impair our ability to function in the waking world. In this view, the brain filters out most dream memories to protect us from mixing fantasy with reality. But is it possible that the brain isn't just filtering out dreams for practical reasons, that it's actively suppressing them? Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis, believed that dreams are a window into the unconscious mind, a place where repressed desires, fears, and traumas express themselves symbolically. According to Freud, the brain might suppress certain dream memories because they contain uncomfortable truths that the conscious mind isn't ready to confront. For example, a person struggling with unresolved grief might dream of a lost loved one, but upon waking, the brain might erase the memory of the dream to protect the person from emotional overwhelm. Carl Jung, Freud's former student and one of the most influential psychologists of the 20th century, had a slightly different view. Jung believed that dreams are not just expressions of repressed desires, but also messages from the unconscious that guide us on the path to self-discovery. Jung saw the forgetting of dreams as a defense mechanism, but he also believed that it could be overcome through practices like dream, journaling, meditation, and active imagination. According to Jung, the more we pay attention to our dreams, the more we strengthen our connection to the unconscious, and the easier it becomes to remember and interpret our dreams. In spiritual traditions, there's another perspective on why we forget our dreams: the idea of a veil of forgetfulness that hides certain memories from the conscious mind. In Hinduism and Buddhism, this veil is said to obscure memories of past lives and higher spiritual knowledge, allowing us to focus on the lessons of this life without being overwhelmed by the weight of past experiences. But some esoteric traditions extend this concept to dreams, suggesting that forgetting dreams might be a form of natural or imposed censorship, designed to keep us from accessing hidden truths that could awaken us to a greater reality. Could it be that our dreams contain glimpses of other dimensions, past life memories, or spiritual messages, and that something is preventing us from remembering them? In some esoteric and occult traditions, there's a belief that certain forces, whether spiritual, energetic, or even technological, may intentionally block dream recall to keep humanity in a state of ignorance. These theories suggest that forgetting dreams might not be a natural process at all, but rather a form of imposed amnesia designed to prevent us from accessing the deeper truths hidden in the dream world. For example, interference from spiritual entities. Some traditions believe that interdimensional or spiritual beings may erase or distort dream memories to prevent humans from accessing forbidden knowledge. Energetic manipulation. Esoteric schools teach that the energy of certain environments, such as areas with high electromagnetic interference, can disrupt dream recall. Sleeping near electronic devices, Wi-Fi routers, or other sources of electromagnetic fields might create noise that interferes with the brain's ability to retain dream memories. Technological interference. Some conspiracy theories suggest that advanced technologies, such as electromagnetic frequency manipulation, might suppress dream memory as part of a larger agenda to control human consciousness. While these theories may sound far-fetched, they raise an interesting question. If dreams are truly a gateway to hidden knowledge, who or what might have a vested interest in keeping that knowledge out of reach? Interestingly, many people report that during periods of spiritual awakening, they begin to remember their dreams more frequently and in greater detail. This raises the question, could the process of forgetting dreams be tied to our level of consciousness? In many spiritual traditions, dreams are seen as a bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind, a place where we can receive messages from our higher self, connect with spiritual guides, and access hidden dimensions of reality. The more we awaken to our true nature, the more we may become attuned to the messages of the dream world, and the easier it becomes to remember and interpret our dreams. But if dreams are truly portals to hidden realms, what happens when we remember them? In the next chapter, we'll explore the idea of dreams as access points to parallel realities, spiritual dimensions, and the subconscious mind, and the profound impact that remembering our dreams could have on our consciousness. Dreams as portals, accessing hidden realms and the subconscious mind. Have you ever woken up from a dream that felt so real, so vivid, that for a moment you questioned whether it was truly just a dream? Perhaps you found yourself in a strange but familiar place, speaking with someone who seemed to know you intimately, or experiencing events that felt more meaningful than anything in your waking life. And yet, as soon as you open your eyes, that alternate reality seems to vanish, leaving you with only fragments, or maybe just a lingering feeling that what you experienced was more than just a product of your imagination. Throughout history, dreams have been seen as more than just random mental activity during sleep. Many cultures and spiritual traditions believe that dreams are portals, gateways to hidden realms, parallel realities, and deeper layers of the subconscious mind. But what if this idea isn't just a metaphor? What if our dreams really do give us access to places, experiences, and knowledge that lie beyond the limits of our waking consciousness? In ancient times, dreams were often seen as messages from the gods, glimpses of the future, or journeys of the soul into other dimensions. The ancient Egyptians believed that dreams allowed the soul to travel to the afterlife and communicate with divine beings. The Greeks viewed dreams as prophetic visions, and shamans in indigenous cultures used dreams to enter the spirit world and gain insights that could heal their communities. Even today, some spiritual traditions teach that dreams can serve as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, a place where the boundaries of time, space, and reality blur. Modern psychology offers a slightly different perspective. Carl Jung, for example, believed that dreams are a way for the unconscious mind to communicate with the conscious self, offering symbolic messages that can guide us on the path to self-discovery. Jung also spoke of big dreams, dreams that feel so profound and meaningful that they seem to come from a deeper, universal source. These dreams, he believed, could connect us to the collective unconscious, a vast reservoir of shared human knowledge and archetypal wisdom. But what if dreams are more than just messages from the unconscious mind? What if they are actual experiences in alternate realities? This idea may sound like science fiction, but it has been explored by both ancient mystics and modern physicists. In recent years, the concept of the multiverse, the idea that our universe is just one of many parallel universes, has gained traction in the scientific community. Some physicists believe that every decision we make creates a branching timeline, leading to the existence of countless parallel realities where different versions of ourselves are living out alternate lives. Could it be that when we dream, we're not just imagining these alternate realities, we're actually experiencing them? In some esoteric traditions, this idea is taken even further. Tibetan dream yoga, for example, teaches that dreams can serve as a gateway to higher dimensions of consciousness. By becoming lucid in the dream state, aware that you're dreaming while you're still asleep, you can explore these hidden realms consciously and even achieve spiritual enlightenment. Have you ever had a lucid dream, a dream where you suddenly realize that you're dreaming and gain the ability to control your actions within the dream world? For many people, lucid dreams are rare, fleeting experiences. But in some spiritual traditions, lucid dreaming is seen as a skill that can be developed and mastered. In Tibetan dream yoga, lucid dreaming is not just a curiosity, it's a spiritual practice designed to help practitioners transcend the illusion of the material world. By learning to remain conscious during the dream state, they believe they can achieve greater awareness, connect with spiritual guides, and access higher dimensions of reality. A closely related concept is astral projection, also known as out-of-body experiences, OBS. In astral projection, the soul is said to leave the physical body and travel to other realms, often while the person is in a deep, meditative, or dreamlike state. While skeptics dismiss astral projection as a hallucination, many people who have experienced it describe it as feeling even more real than waking life. If dreams truly are portals to other dimensions, why don't we remember more of them? And why do most people have such limited access to lucid dreaming or astral travel? Some esoteric theories suggest that there may be a barrier, a kind of spiritual firewall, that prevents us from fully accessing these hidden realms. According to these theories, this barrier could be a natural defense mechanism designed to protect us from becoming overwhelmed by the vastness of the unseen world. Or it could be something more sinister, a form of imposed censorship designed to keep humanity in a state of ignorance and prevent us from awakening to our true potential. In occult traditions, there are stories of entities that feed on human energy and may interfere with our dreams to keep us from remembering important messages. In Hindu and Buddhist teachings, there is the concept of the Veil of Maya, an illusion that keeps us trapped in the material world and prevents us from seeing the true nature of reality. Whether these barriers are natural or imposed, the result is the same. Most people remain disconnected from the deeper truths that lie hidden in the dream world. But here's the good news. It's possible to overcome these barriers and gain greater access to the hidden realms of the dream world. Many people report that during periods of spiritual growth or heightened awareness, they begin to remember their dreams more vividly and experience more frequent lucid dreams and out-of-body experiences. This raises an important question. What if remembering your dreams could unlock hidden knowledge, expand your consciousness, and even change the way you experience reality? In the next chapter, we'll explore the impact that forgetting dreams can have on our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, and why learning to remember and interpret your dreams might be one of the most powerful steps you can take on the path to self-discovery and spiritual awakening. The consequences of forgetting dreams. Impact on mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Have you ever woken up feeling restless, empty, or as if you've lost something important during the night, but without remembering what it was? For many people, forgetting dreams feels like a minor inconvenience. After all, we forget so many little things throughout the day. What's one more lost memory? But what if forgetting your dreams isn't just about memory loss? What if it's cutting you off from something deeper, something that could profoundly impact your mental, emotional, and even spiritual well-being? Throughout history, dreams have been seen as more than just nighttime hallucinations. From the ancient shamans who believed dreams were messages from the spirit world, to modern psychologists like Carl Jung, who saw them as windows into the unconscious mind, dreams have always been viewed as a vital part of human experience. But in today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, most people have lost touch with their dreams and with the hidden wisdom they contain. Could this disconnection be affecting us more than we realize? From a psychological perspective, one of the most important functions of dreams is emotional processing. When you're awake, your brain is constantly bombarded with information. Work deadlines, social interactions, personal challenges, and more. You may not always have time to process your emotions in the moment, so your brain often stores unresolved feelings in the unconscious, where they can be revisited later, often in your dreams. During REM sleep, your brain's emotional centers, including the amygdala, which processes fear and other strong emotions, become highly active. This is why dreams are often filled with intense emotions: joy, fear, sadness, anger, and why they can sometimes feel more emotionally charged than real-life experiences. But here's the key. Dreams don't just replay your emotions, they help you process them. Studies have shown that dreaming about stressful or traumatic experiences can actually reduce the emotional intensity of those memories, making it easier to cope with them in waking life. This process, known as emotional regulation, is one of the ways your brain helps you heal from emotional wounds and maintain mental balance. So, what happens when you forget your dreams? You lose access to this powerful emotional processing tool. It's like closing the door to your brain's built-in therapist and leaving unresolved emotions to pile up in the unconscious, where they can contribute to anxiety, depression, and other mental health challenges. Have you ever heard of someone coming up with a brilliant idea in their dreams? It's more common than you might think. Throughout history, some of the greatest creative breakthroughs have been inspired by dreams. In 1816, during a stormy night in Switzerland, the writer Mary Shelley had a vivid nightmare about a scientist who created a monstrous being and brought it to life. That dream became the inspiration for her novel Frankenstein, one of the most influential works of Gothic literature. The horror author Stephen King dreamed of an obsessive fan who kept his favorite writer hostage, a nightmare that inspired his novel Misery, which went on to become a bestseller and an award-winning film. Even scientific discoveries have been linked to dreams. The chemist Dmitri Mendeleev famously dreamed of the periodic table of elements before writing it down in waking life. Why do dreams spark such creativity? One reason is that, during REM sleep, the brain's logical filters are turned down, allowing the unconscious mind to make connections that might not be obvious in waking life. Dreams free the mind from the constraints of logic, time, and space, creating a playground where new ideas can emerge. But when we forget our dreams, we lose access to this creative potential. Imagine how many brilliant ideas, artistic inspirations, and scientific breakthroughs might be hiding in forgotten dreams, waiting to be discovered. In many spiritual traditions, dreams are seen as a bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind, a place where we can receive messages from our higher self, connect with spiritual guides, and access hidden dimensions of reality. In Tibetan dream yoga, for example, dreams are viewed as opportunities for spiritual growth and enlightenment. By becoming aware of the dream state and learning to control it, practitioners believe they can transcend the illusion of the material world and achieve higher states of consciousness. In ancient Egyptian and indigenous shamanic traditions, dreams were seen as journeys of the soul, where the dreamer could gain insights, communicate with ancestors, and receive guidance from the spirit world. But in modern society, where dream recall is often neglected or dismissed as unimportant, many people have lost this spiritual connection. By forgetting their dreams, they lose access to the hidden messages and spiritual wisdom that could help them navigate life's challenges, find their true purpose, and awaken to their higher potential. Forgetting dreams might seem harmless, but research suggests it can have real consequences for mental health. Studies have found that people who rarely remember their dreams may be more prone to certain emotional disorders, including anxiety, depression, and chronic stress. This is because dreams act as a kind of testing ground for the subconscious, where the mind can safely explore repressed emotions, unresolved conflicts, and hidden fears. When this process is disrupted, whether by poor sleep quality, excessive stress, or external factors like electronic devices, the subconscious can't do its job as effectively, leading to a buildup of emotional tension that may manifest as mental or physical symptoms. Some people describe waking up from forgotten dreams with a lingering sense of restlessness, emptiness, or unease, as if they've lost something important during the night. This feeling, known as dream amnesia, may be the subconscious mind's way of signaling that something remains unresolved, or that there's a deeper message waiting to be uncovered. So how can we reconnect with our dreams and unlock the hidden messages they contain? In the next chapter, we'll explore practical techniques for improving dream recall and discover how practices like gratitude, meditation, and dream journaling can help us bridge the gap between the waking and dreaming worlds. Techniques to improve dream recall. Practical advice with a philosophical twist. Have you ever tried to remember a dream, only to feel it slipping away faster with every passing second? You grasp at the fading fragments, hoping to catch just one clear image, one lingering detail. But before you know it, the dream has vanished, leaving you with nothing but the faint sense that you've lost something important. For many people, this experience is all too familiar. Dreams come and go like whispers in the night, slipping through the cracks of memory before they can be captured. But what if there was a way to change that? What if you could train your mind to remember your dreams more vividly and unlock the hidden messages they contain? In this chapter, we'll explore practical techniques for improving dream recall while also examining the deeper philosophical and spiritual significance of remembering your dreams. Because, as we'll discover, remembering your dreams is not just a matter of memory, it's a gateway to greater self-awareness, creativity, and spiritual awakening. The power of gratitude, tuning the mind to higher frequencies. In many spiritual traditions, gratitude is seen as one of the most powerful tools for raising your vibration and opening your mind to higher levels of consciousness. But did you know that practicing gratitude can also improve your dream recall? When you go to sleep with a mindset of gratitude, you create a calm, positive mental state that allows your brain to access deeper stages of REM sleep, the phase where the most vivid and meaningful dreams occur. Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude before bed tend to experience better sleep quality, more vivid dreams, and greater dream recall. How to practice gratitude. Before sleep. Before you go to bed, take a few moments to reflect on the things you're grateful for. This could be anything, from the love of your family to the beauty of nature. Focus on the positive emotions that arise as you think about these blessings. Feel the gratitude in your heart and allow it to fill your entire being. As you drift off to sleep, set the intention to remember your dreams. You might say something like, "I am grateful for my dreams, and I will remember them when I wake up." This simple practice can create a powerful shift in your subconscious, making it easier for your mind to retain and recall dream memories. 2. Dream journaling. Capturing the subtle threads of memory. One of the most effective techniques for improving dream recall is keeping a dream journal. By writing down your dreams immediately upon waking, you reinforce the memory of the dream and signal to your brain that dreams are important. Over time, this practice can strengthen your connection to the dream world and increase the frequency and clarity of your dream recall. How to keep a dream journal. Keep a notebook and pen by your bedside so you can write down your dreams as soon as you wake up. Record even the smallest details, colors, emotions, people, places, and any symbols that stood out. Don't worry about making sense of the dream right away. Just focus on capturing as much as you can before the memory fades. Over time, you may begin to notice patterns, recurring symbols, or hidden themes in your dreams. These patterns can offer valuable insights into your unconscious mind and may even provide guidance on your waking life journey. 3. Meditation and relaxation. Preparing the mind for the dream world. In both scientific and spiritual traditions, meditation is seen as a powerful tool for calming the mind, increasing self-awareness, and enhancing dream recall. By practicing meditation before bed, you can quiet the mental chatter that often interferes with sleep and create a deeper connection to your subconscious. Simple pre-sleep meditation practice. Find a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and focus on the rhythm of your breathing. Allow your thoughts to settle and gently bring your awareness to the present moment. As you meditate, set the intention to remember your dreams. Visualize yourself waking up with a clear memory of your dream experiences. This practice not only helps improve dream recall, but also prepares your mind for deeper, more meaningful dream experiences. 4. Wake-up techniques Waking gently to preserve dream memories. The way you wake up can have a significant impact on your ability to remember your dreams. When you wake up abruptly, whether from a loud alarm, a sudden noise, or a jolt of adrenaline, the brain's cognitive reset mechanism kicks in, prioritizing waking world information and erasing the lingering traces of dream memories. To improve dream recall, it's best to wake up gently, giving your mind time to process and retain your dream experiences. Tips for waking up gently. Use a soft, gradual alarm sound, or try waking up naturally without an alarm if possible. Before getting out of bed, stay still for a few moments with your eyes closed and try to recall any dream fragments that come to mind. If you can remember even a small detail, a color, an emotion, or a brief image, focus on it and allow the memory to expand. This technique can help you reconnect with the dream state and recover more of the dream before it fades. 5. Trusting intuition. Listening to the subtle messages of the subconscious. In many cases, dreams communicate through symbols, metaphors, and emotions rather than literal messages. This is why it's important to trust your intuition when reflecting on a dream's meaning. Rather than overanalyzing every detail, try to focus on the overall feeling or impression the dream left behind. Sometimes the true message of a dream isn't found in the specific images or events, but in the emotions and insights it evokes. Questions to ask yourself after a dream. What was the dominant emotion in the dream? Did any symbols or people stand out to me? How does this dream relate to my current life situation? By tuning into your intuition and paying attention to the subtle messages of your dreams, you can gain deeper insights into your unconscious mind and uncover hidden truths that may be guiding you on your path. By practicing these techniques, you can strengthen your connection to the dream world and unlock the hidden potential of your dreams. But remembering your dreams is just the first step. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to interpret your dreams and discover the deeper meanings that lie beneath the surface. Interpreting dreams, finding meaning beyond the symbols. Have you ever woken up from a dream with a strange feeling you couldn't quite explain? Maybe it wasn't the specific images or events of the dream that stayed with you, but the emotion it left behind. A lingering sense of peace, fear, mystery, or revelation. Dreams are often filled with bizarre, symbolic, or seemingly random content, but they communicate in a language that goes beyond words. Understanding that language requires more than just analyzing the literal meaning of the images and events in your dream. It requires tuning into your intuition, listening to your emotions, and trusting the subtle messages of the subconscious. In this chapter, we'll explore how to interpret your dreams in a way that goes beyond surface-level analysis. We'll look at the role of emotion, the importance of intuition, and how to distinguish between dreams that carry deep symbolic meaning and those that are simply the mind's way of processing daily life. 1. Emotion, the true language of dreams. While dreams are often filled with vivid imagery, it's not always the images themselves that hold the most meaning. It's the emotions they evoke. In many spiritual and psychological traditions, dreams are seen as direct communication from the unconscious mind, which doesn't speak in words or logic, but in symbols, sensations, and feelings. This is why, when interpreting a dream, it's essential to pay attention to the overall emotional tone of the experience. For example, if you dream of falling from a great height, the specific details of the dream, whether you fell from a building, a cliff, or an airplane, may be less important than the emotions you felt during the fall. Were you terrified, calm, exhilarated? The emotion is often the key to understanding what the dream is trying to communicate. Psychologist Carl Jung referred to this emotional resonance as the numinous feeling, a deep intuitive sense that a dream holds special meaning, even if you can't fully explain it. According to Jung, dreams that leave a strong emotional impression are often messages from the unconscious that deserve careful reflection. 2. Intuition, trusting your inner wisdom. When it comes to interpreting dreams, intuition is one of your most powerful tools. In many cases, the true meaning of a dream isn't something you can figure out through logical analysis, it's something you feel in your gut. This is because dreams often communicate through archetypes, metaphors, and symbols that are unique to each person. For example, a snake in one person's dream might symbolize danger or deception, while in another person's dream, it might represent transformation, healing, or spiritual awakening. The meaning of the symbol depends on your personal associations, life experiences, and unconscious beliefs. This is why it's important to trust your intuition when reflecting on a dream's meaning. Rather than searching for a one-size-fits-all interpretation, try to tune in to the subtle messages your subconscious is sending you, and trust that your inner wisdom will guide you to the answer. 3. Avoiding overinterpretation. Not every dream has a deep symbolic meaning. While some dreams carry profound symbolic messages, others are simply the mind's way of processing the events, emotions, and experiences of daily life. During REM sleep, the brain reorganizes information, consolidates memories, and releases emotional tension. And in the process, it often creates random, disjointed dream narratives that may not hold any deeper meaning. For example, if you dream that you're late for a flight, it might not be a warning of impending disaster. It could simply be a reflection of the stress you've been feeling in your waking life. This is why it's important to approach dream interpretation with a sense of balance. Rather than overanalyzing every detail, focus on the dreams that leave a strong emotional impression or that seem to carry a clear message. The role of recurring dreams, messages from the subconscious. One type of dream that often carries deeper meaning is the recurring dream, a dream that repeats over time, often with slight variations. In many cases, recurring dreams are the subconscious mind's way of drawing attention to an unresolved issue, a repressed emotion, or an important life lesson that needs to be addressed. For example, if you frequently dream of being chased, it could be a sign that you're avoiding something in your waking life, whether it's a difficult conversation, a buried fear, or a part of yourself that you haven't fully acknowledged. By paying attention to the recurring symbols and themes in your dreams, you can gain valuable insights into your unconscious mind and begin to work through the issues that are holding you back. The one-word test, summing up the dream's message. Sometimes the best way to understand a dream is to simplify it. Rather than getting lost in the details, try to sum up the dream in one word or phrase that captures its overall message. For example, if you had a dream about being lost in a forest, the word might be confusion or searching. If you dreamed of flying high above the clouds, the word might be freedom or transcendence. If you had a dream that left you feeling anxious or uneasy, the word might be fear or uncertainty. By distilling the dream down to its essence, you can often uncover the core message that your subconscious is trying to convey. Interpreting dreams is not an exact science. It's an art that requires intuition, emotional awareness, and a willingness to explore the hidden depths of your unconscious mind. But by paying attention to your dreams, trusting your inner wisdom, and reflecting on the emotions they evoke, you can unlock the deeper meanings that lie beneath the surface, and use that knowledge to guide you on your journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. In the next and final chapter, we'll explore the transformative power of dreams and how reconnecting with the dream world can help you unlock hidden truths, expand your consciousness, and awaken to your true potential. Unlocking the power of dreams, a path to awakening. Have you ever wondered how your life might change if you could remember all your dreams? What hidden truths might you uncover? What fears, desires, and insights might rise to the surface, revealing the deeper layers of your unconscious mind? Throughout this journey, we've explored the science, psychology, and spirituality of dreams, and why so many of them slip away from memory before we can capture their meaning. From the biological mechanisms that filter dream memories to the spiritual theories about hidden realms and imposed amnesia, it's clear that dreams are far more than random mental activity. They are messages, portals, and mirrors that reflect the truth of who we are and who we're meant to become. But remembering your dreams is just the beginning. By practicing gratitude, keeping a dream journal, meditating before sleep, and trusting your intuition, you can strengthen your connection to the dream world and unlock the hidden potential of your subconscious mind. Imagine waking up each morning with a vivid memory of your dreams, dreams that guide you, inspire you, and help you navigate the challenges of waking life. Imagine using those dreams to heal old wounds, spark new ideas, and reconnect with your higher self. This is the power of dreams, and by learning to remember, interpret, and value them, you can take the first step on a path to greater self-awareness, creativity, and spiritual awakening. Because in the end, your dreams are not just stories, they are doorways. And the more you open those doors, the more you may discover the infinite potential that lies within you.